Amy Adams, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Julianne Moore, Gary Oldman, Anthony Mackie, and Wyatt Russell, all in the new Netflix thriller, The Woman in the Window. But is it worth your time, and is it worth a watch? Let's dive into it. Hey everybody, my name is Brandon, aka the Brando Critic. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to help. My service will be pointing you in the direction of movies worth checking out. So if that interests you, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support. We're at 7,300 subscribers around there. Let's get to 8K. Smash that like button. I really do appreciate all the support. And so do my partners at Movie Scene Canada, so you make sure you check them out as well. Their link will be in the description box below. They have tons of reviews and contests, and who knows, you could be the next lucky winner. But today, Woman in the Window, new to Netflix. Is it worth a watch? I'll be honest with you guys. I enjoyed my time watching this movie. But as soon as it was over, I didn't think about it. And a way that I can tell if a movie has really impacted me is if I think about the themes, the messages. Certain scenes stick with me and I can't stop thinking about them. I want to tell my friends about it. I want to sit down in front of this camera and tell you guys to see this movie. As soon as this movie was over, I'm like, I want to do something else. Just letting you know that that's my overall impression of the movie, but let's dig a little bit deeper. Now, starting off, we have Amy Adams, and she really is great in this movie. She has this extreme fear of going outside. She feels trapped. She's taking a ton of medication, but she's also drinking, taking the medication, so you don't know if she's really insane, and she just feels like, you know, she's not playing with a full deck, right? And you gotta give props to the makeup and the hairstyling in this movie as well for making her look like that. You know, she looks tired, she looks pale, she gained a little bit of weight for this movie, she just looks haggard, she doesn't look like she's really all there. So Amy Adams, great performance here. But one thing that I noticed in this movie was that the dialogue and the editing felt off. It just felt weird. The flow of conversation felt extremely unnatural. Some of the edits were very jarring, and there were some scenes where, you know, the characters are talking with Amy Adams, and just the placement of the actors felt so surreal. Like, I'm thinking to myself, if this scene actually happened in real life, there is no way that the characters would be situated like that. This feels so strange. But then I thought, okay, this movie feels like a nightmare. It feels like a fever dream. And it makes sense, right? The main character that we're going along this story with, we don't know if she's actually insane. So that comes across in the uneven dialogue, just the weird placement of actors, the weird flow of conversation. It just feels off. But our main character is taking medication with alcohol. So you don't know if this is really real, if this is just a figment of her imagination. You know, it adds a bit of tension and suspense. And, you know, it keeps you engaged, I will admit. Even though it was jarring, it was keeping me invested. But let's talk about our main character's fear of going outside, right? She has this big germ phobia. I don't know what the actual term is called, but she cannot go outside. So thinking about that from a script perspective, she feels trapped. She is isolated, right? She cannot leave her house. And in practice, that's great. You know, think of movies like The Shining. No one can help them. They are stuck in that hotel away from civilization. That adds to the fear in the story, right? Or Alien. In space, no one can hear you scream. Great slogan, by the way. But it makes the characters feel more isolated. The lack of help. No one can help them. It gets a little scarier, right? So having our main character trapped in a certain location, that should add a lot of tension. However, it doesn't really come into the story. And characters can come into the house, no problem. So I feel like that's a really missed opportunity. The fact that she can't go outside is really just a way for the screenwriters to tell us she's crazy, she needs to take medication, and she's drinking, so we don't know what's real. She's a little cuckoo, right? She's a nut job. So that's a missed opportunity there. But at least this movie does throw in some twists and turns and some, you know, some quite good reveals. But I will admit though, when the reveals happen, when the twists happen, we go, oh, okay, cool. And that's it. They're not earth-shattering, and really when you think about them, you go, yeah, I mean, I could have seen that coming. It was one of the options going through your head. It wasn't really groundbreaking by any means. And that's this movie. It's not really groundbreaking, and it's quite underwhelming. Like, this cast is huge. Lots of big names, but they are wickedly underused. And I feel like this movie brings forward a lot of great ideas, but they're not fully realized, and that's what's so frustrating about this movie. That's why when this movie was over, I didn't think about it. You know, I wrote down this review, I'm filming it now the next day, I haven't thought about it since, really. In between that time, nothing. And that's a shame, because I think this movie does bring forward some good ideas, but like I said, they're not fully realized. So for that, I'm gonna give this movie a 2. It's okay. You know, like I said, When you watch this movie, you're gonna get some good things. You're not gonna be blown away by any means, but you're gonna enjoy yourself. But you're not gonna be thinking about this movie afterwards. This movie doesn't have anything that's gonna be brought forward to you that will make you think about the way that you live your life or have any scenes that really stick with you. It's just an average, okay movie. And that's really all I have to say about that, to quote Forrest Gump. But what about you guys? Have you guys seen The Woman in the Window? If you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Maybe you guys liked it more than I did. I hope you guys did. I really do. But whatever your thoughts are, leave them down in the comment section down below. And as always, if you like what you see here, definitely hit like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support, and so do my partners at Movie Scene Canada. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.